And also, I did also say I was wrong about Arsenal. I released a video. My next video coming, Arsenal are scary.
Here we go.
No, because
Arsenal now the favourites. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you knock out the favourites for the Champions League, do you not now become the favourites?
That's not what the bookies say.
I'm not asking the bookies. I'm asking for Kunle. I'm asking Kunle and Egal, not the bookies.
That's not what the bookies say, bro. Yeah, Inter. They got heritage in it. We don't.
Okay.
Man said Arsenal is scary,
All right, Egal, have you not? Arsenal fans, please lock into the propaganda now.
But do you know why?
Hold on.
Why he's saying we're scary? Because
that's what I'm
we're
saying.
gonna win a Champions League.
No, this is what I'm saying. Arsenal fans, you got to tap in. They're gonna try and draw you out from now towards every single game. They're gonna try and convince you to have the chest like you are the favorites for this thing. That's what they want to do. So we're all on stream, digging it up,
we'll get to the
shouting,
final.
all that. Regardless of that, bro, regardless of whether that will happen, they're gonna try and provoke us like they did when we had our first league title run a couple seasons ago. They want to pile on extra pressure on it. So Arsenal fans, please stay strong. Don't bite the bait and just focus on the game by game thing. I beg.
You know why Kunle says that though?
Because focus on the game by game thing.
Kunle knows better than anyone. Arsenal crumble when the pressure's on. He doesn't want no pressure like that on the Arsenal squad.
Was there not pressure last night?
I think there was. I wouldn't take nothing away. Was there
not pressure in the first leg?
But I feel like the pressure's different when you're in a semi-final or a final, innit? Naturally, although you're playing Madrid, the pressure's huge. You also know it's a quarterfinal. When you're in a semi-final or a final and you're at that last hurdle, it's just like, we need to get it done now. That's when they're really going to start to feel the difference in pressure. And that's what Kunle doesn't want. Kunle doesn't want these Arsenal players to think that they're really in that position.
Do you know what, Egal, though? There's one flip side of me that's like, do you know what? Remember when I came on the stream of African Scouser and I was one of the few people, they got onto me. I was like, I think we're going to do it. Remember? Everyone was like, why did you get this infused? I thought, because there's also all these things against us. I believe we're going to do it. And I believe the opposition fans willed us through that game. The ops willed us to that victory. All the shit, the smack talking they were talking before the match, willed us there. So we need that energy to continue, bro. We need to rally that energy and keep that same energy so we can go all the way to the final and take this trophy, man. I love it. Big up the ops, man.
You know what? I got Arsenal fans I'm gonna fight with. Some fans can't celebrate like the way we can celebrate because they don't believe.
Yes, I'm glad you said this, Gal.
There's people out here who said Real Madrid, we're gonna lose, we're already out. Bukayo Saka, leave him at home. Arteta's gonna ruin his career. There's people saying, you think we're gonna win with Odegaard going to the Bernabeu? You think we're gonna win with Kivior going to the Bernabeu? You think we're gonna score goals with Kivior in defense? We're gonna concede so many goals. You think we're gonna win games with Mikel Moreno up top? Put respect on the team, put respect on the manager, and have some respect for your goddamn self. That's all I gotta say. Because
I just want to ask you, Egal, on that.
Because I'm going to be on Dan's channel tonight, and I'm going to be saying the same thing to a lot of the guys. Because they sat there after PSV, said we have no chance versus Real Madrid. They sat there the night before we faced Real Madrid. They said it doesn't matter that they lost in the league. We're going to lose to them. When we won 3-0, they said, what if we fuck up? Arteta loses the three-legged 3-0 up. It doesn't matter. Real Madrid, this Real Madrid. When we win, you know what they say? Oh, support Real Madrid. Oh, Ancelotti's gonna quit. The goalpost is moving, bro. George, you don't even have to look for ammo anymore. Just watch Arsenal channels.
No, I do. I just speak to Lee Gunner and I find out all the bad things about your club. I'll be honest. I haven't got to do the shooting at Arsenal when you got your own fans doing it. And that's what I wanted to ask you. I was speaking to Hooks earlier when I was literally just on Dan Potts show earlier.
Bro, don't let Hooks fool you. He's up and down, going left, right every day.
He won't tell you that, though. He won't tell you.
Even in the game, when we missed the penalty, he's like, yeah, that's it, we're done. You go watch the reaction. He's like, we're done. Yeah, we're done.
You know, I'm glad you've said that, Egal, because whenever I tell Hooks he's positive and then he's up and down and he's changing his mind, he's like, oh.
Bro,
but by the way, you didn't listen properly, because what I actually said was, and then he'll go on and say,
told me the title was done in January when we didn't sign somebody. He told me the title was done when Bukayo Saka got injured. But best believe, going into that game versus West Ham before we dropped points, he said, if we win this game, Liverpool, they're fucked. I'm like,
I've seen him do you know what it is? Because I do a weekly show with Hooks. I see the ups and downs in his opinion on where he's changing and how he's feeling. He's just an emotional fan. I've just started to realize he's just an emotional fan that goes with his emotions. And he says, "No, I'm just realistic," and he's not.
I was on the show yesterday.
There, yeah?
I was on Never a Foul yesterday. Catch was trying to catch out this Aaron guy. But the only reason why I allowed him is because he said he came on the show and said, I was wrong. The team proved me wrong. I'm happy. But best believe, from now on, I'm not going to write us off. I have more confidence versus PSG, but I'm going to respect the opponents. I'm not.
What you're saying, Egal, ultimately is those fans. So you're going to call them out. Me and Hooks come up with a name for that. We call them the bottom dooners, yeah?
I seen Yardman calling out Lee Gunner. Not Yardman.
Yardman, he better not call no one out after what I saw him
Yardman saying we're going to win the Champions League.
Yeah, bro, the audacity of this guy.
Man's ridiculous with the Arteta hat on your head.
Arteta house.
We're going to win the Champions League.
Arteta house, not Arteta.
Do you know what it is though? I feel like that's all just people. I feel like he was doing his thing. And then, because he was so good at doing the cooking, they were just like, yeah, you need to cook every week now. And that's what we want from you type of thing. So now he's just running with it because that's what people want to see from Yardman, isn't it? They want to see a Yardman go mad. So basically, what are you saying, Egal, that the fans that didn't predict you to win, the guys that wrote you off, they need to stay on that side if you guys do something in this Champions League? Is that what you're saying? They're not allowed to celebrate with you?
No. I'm saying certain Arsenal fans, just own up that you were wrong. The team proved you wrong. And be like, you know what? This manager and the team, they might have something for me. Instead of saying, you know what, instead of doubling down and saying we're gonna lose to PSG anyways.
Yeah. Like this is so negative. Like, rather than enjoy that you've been proved wrong, I'm like, you know what? Maybe let's give him a chance. At least get behind him. At the very least, to the end of the season, try and get behind this guy.
Yeah, because George.
Because as I was saying, there's people in our fan base that get more joy from being proved right than our team winning matches. And for me, that is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in the world. I can get behind anyone supporting their team how they want, but if you get more excited about being proved right about negatives in your team versus your team scoring a goal or winning a game or your favorite player scoring a winning goal, like, it's bizarre to me. Like, why are you even here?
This is what I was told, George, going into the tie versus Real Madrid. Bukayo Saka should not play a single minute, because we don't want to ruin his career, and we're not going to beat Real Madrid anyways. So why have him out on the pitch to further risk injury?
Some said he's definitely not going to become the same player as he was before.
And then the same people tell me I'm a loser. The same people tell me I'm a loser for having faith in the manager, but they don't want to even try to go against Real Madrid.
Some said that guaranteed he's not going to be the same player as before his injury. Some said that, you go. Some people are that.
Man, them are moving mad. Thank you for watching that short clip. Hopefully you enjoyed that video and you left a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the discussion that we just had. I bid you guys adieu. Respect for watching, and for getting up to this level. You're a real one.